Hello all, this is Funny, AWS and DevOps trainer here at Teks Academy. So in this session, we are going to see about interview questions. You are attending an interview of AWS or it might be DevOps. So we are covering the cloud part today. So let's see the questions. So the first question is, what is cloud computing? In this query, you can frame the 4 to 5 sentences like what is the definition of cloud. Then you can tell what are the one or two. You can add like 1 or 2 features of the cloud and what are the types of cloud we have. In the last, we can add like who are the major cloud providers. The definition comes like cloud computing is the on-demand accessing of computer resources. We are accessing a service which is on the cloud via internet. So the advantages of cloud is it is scalable at any time and it is very secure. We can also 24/7 its availability. These are the 4 advantages of the cloud, and the best advantages you can get is disaster recovery, where you can recover a server or a cluster within few clicks. So next, the features of cloud. As I told you, it is on demand and it is maintenance, resource pooling, where you can allocate more large set of resources for a project. It is scalable. Yes, it is more scalable within few clicks. It is a Kubernetes, or if it is EC2 instance, we can use auto scaling group for scaling. And we have also measuring and reporting service. So we have a monitoring service where it measures our resources and it gives reports as we need it. Yes, it is very cost effective and it is very secure as well. These are the cloud deployment models. We have types of cloud. Generally, we call it as a public cloud, we'll call it as a private, and we have community cloud as well. So public cloud is nothing but where it is open for all. Let's say AWS, let's say Azure. Just you can open your account and you can create your services or host your applications. Private cloud is nothing but an office cloud, which it is on-premise. We can say on-premise. It is very private and it is authorized for some set of employees, those organizations' employees only. And we have community cloud. So let's in this cloud where 3 or 4 members will get into an agreement and they will build their own cloud. And we have hybrid cloud, which is a mixture of public and private, where it explains my application is hosted on AWS and I have a database at my on-premise. I'll integrate these 2 clouds, which comes to an hybrid cloud. So we have the top cloud providers like AWS, Azure, GCP, Oracle, and IBM. See, out of these, AWS will be the upper hand because it has a market share around 38%. You can include this point. And these are all known as a public cloud providers. So in the next second question, what do you know about IAAS, PAAS, and SAAS? So here you can mention 3 options. First, you need to explain what is infrastructure, what is platform, and what is software as a service. And also, you can explain them how it is differentiate with on-premise server, on-premise cloud. And also you can give some examples in this slide. So here, cloud service, these are known as cloud service models. IaaS, infrastructure as a service. It is on demand where you can create your instances. Those are known as IaaS. Nothing but a cloud hosted services. EC2 is a best example where you'll manage all networking and other part like storage, everything. You'll manage everything. Just EC2 instance operating system and hardware will be taken care by Amazon. That is known as infrastructure as a service. Platform as a service. Platform as a service is nothing but where, let's say, I need to manage application. I don't want to manage infrastructure. That is known as a platform as a service. Okay. For best example, I can give AWS Elastic Beanstalk. That is a good example of a PaaS service. And SaaS, software as a service, is nothing but is a ready-made use of an application. Let's say we have Amazon Prime, we have Netflix, and we have some other software as a applications. See, those are known as SaaS services. This is the third question. What you know about AWS Cloud? So you need to define what is AWS. you need to explain like one or two services what really you want, in which you have a good knowledge, and explain brief about your global infra. AWS is nothing but it is a public cloud provider first, and the next we have a mini variety of services offered by AWS. We have 170 plus services, out of which the first service is EC2 instance and second service is S3. It is launched in the year of 2006. We have, apart from this EC2 and S3, we have many services like Kubernetes, database, identity and access management, SNS, SQS, and many more. So it has 48 regions and 170 plus services, global infra. You can include this as well. So like AWS is separated by a region. It is nothing but a geographical identification of location where you will be having a 3 AZs. So AZ1, AZ2, AZ3, and these 3 AZs are connected with low latency link and a different power along with cooling system. That is known as the AZ. So here in the fourth question, you can expect from interviewer what is EC2. So here we can give a 3 points from our side. So you need to provide a definition like what EC2 is exactly and what are EC2 instances we have, like how it is important a security group. And here also you need to mention a storage, how EBS volume is related to EC2 instance. EC2 stands for Elastic Compute Cloud 2. 2 is nothing but a compute cloud where it is scalable at any point of time. So EC2 is an on-demand computing service on AWS platform. Under this computing, we have many services included, which offers a pay-as-you-go model. Of course, we have other pricing model as well, like reserved instance, pay-as-you-go, and all. These virtual machines are pre-configured with operating system known as AMI. It might be Mac OS, it might be Linux, it might be Windows, it might be Ubuntu. So these are the instance types. Generally, instances are categorized into 5 types: general purpose, compute optimized, memory, storage, and isolated computing. According to their use case, let's give a brief example. Suppose I have a general use. You are developing an application or you are testing an application. You can go with this your general purpose. If you say compute optimized, let's say you are hosting an application and it requires some compute power like storage, like hard disk, like RAM. In that case, you can use compute optimized. Based upon your use case, you need to choose your instance. Here in the fifth question, where you can expect from interviewer what is S3. So here you need to give one real world scenario. In the second, you can tell what are the types of buckets we have, and you can also include advantages of S3. So S3 is nothing but a simple storage service where you can store all the data. It might be logs, it might be structured, it might be unstructured, it might be application code. You can store your data there. And also Amazon provides 99.119 durable. So this is a very, it has very durable, and also you can mention that it doesn't have any IP address. It has ARN number, nothing but Amazon resource number. So we can create 100 buckets in one AWS account. And also each object size will be around 5 TB, not more than 5 TB. So these are the use cases we have. We can use for data storing, we can use for archiving, we can use for hosting static web application and backups as well. So these are the bucket types we have. So we have standard, S3 standard, intelligent tiering, intelligent infrequent access, S3 one zone, 1A, nothing but infrequent access, one zone, 1A. So we have Glacier, we have Glacier Deep Archive, and we have S3 Outpost as well. So we have different use cases for each bucket, and these are the advantages of bucket. So it is very secure, it is very low cost, and also we can do very much with S3 which are connected to DevOps. And thanks for your joining us.